Hi, crafty friends. This is Lillian. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody's doing well. If you're new, welcome. And if you're returning, thank you so much. So today I was going to say it's going to be a shop update, but not really. I've had these in my shop. I just wanted to get this opportunity to show you the pieces. I love working with basil paper. I love making embellishments that are dimensional and layered. So I thought, we could look at them together so you could really see, and hopefully the video will give them justice. Because I find, when I see embellishments or projects and video or pictures, it just doesn't do it justice when you get the real thing. You're like, oh my God, right? At least that's my opinion. But anyway, so I have this first one. I'll start from the smallest to probably the biggest one. This is an Easter sentiment. It is dimensional. I love it. I could have made it flat. I typically use, because I tend to do multiple layers. So I stay away from the 3mm or a 4mm foam tape because they will be extremely chunky. And when I create these, I'm thinking of the scrapbooker for the most part. And then the crafter tends to layer things, so it makes it more chunky. So I tend to stay to the 2mm foam tape. I wish I could find the 1mm. If anybody knows, please let me know. That's one of my favorites because I get to like pop a lot of the layers. But for the most part, I stay with the 2mm. I don't use more than that because again, I do use multiple layers in these embellishments. So, and I would say 99% of the time, all the paper is basil, especially the front facing, because I love the texture of it. So anyway, so this is the first one that I have. It's Easter, so cute. I love all the colors. Let's measure this. It's a little over, it's like 6 1/8. And then the height, it's probably, yeah, 1.25 inches. So great scrapbook title. It might fit in a mini album depending on the size, but it's all the pastel colors. It says Easter, and it has this cute little girl right here. I didn't want to embellish it too much because I could go crazy with it. Again, I like doing the embellishments and then allowing, you to embellish it. So there's this one. And then we have this one, Happy Easter, again with a paper pieced bunny rabbit. And I just had to add a little flower. These are my favorite flowers. So this is 3 layers, counting the letters. So you have a very light pink, which I believe is Pinkini from Basil. And then you have the mist, and then the letters accompanied with happy. So the letters are with the foam, everything else is flat, but the rabbit is also popped, as you could see. I love her. She's so cute. I had to add a little flower. So this one measures, the sentiment is at 5 3/4. If I measure it all the way to the ear, it's at 6 inches, and the height is at 4 1/4. So, again, they're scrapbook titles, so at least that's what I kept in mind. This is one of my favorite. I think it's the Peeps. I need to do something. I want to do something else with the Peeps. Let me know if you would like to see them in a different way. But the file had, of course, for it to cut out, the tail, the bunny tail. But I had these little pom-poms, and I was like, oh my God, I need to add these. So it gives it that dimension, but I just couldn't help myself. It's so cute. So this is this is 4 layers. So you have the mist, the pink, the white, and then the black lettering. And then of course the peeps are popped up. And so let's measure this. It's about 6, yeah, about 6 1/4. I tend to kind of, you know, it's like I want it to make them smaller. And then when I add the layering, I forget to keep it to the original size. So that's why they turned out a little bit bigger than I had planned. But height-wise is 5.5. So super cute. Again, pastel colors and 4 layers, as I mentioned. And it says hanging with my peeps. Yeah, this is definitely one of my favorites. I'm thinking I need to do something else with peeps because they are so dang cute. How could you not like them? And then my next one is Bunny Time. This one is, let's see how many layers. 1, 2, and 3, 4. So you have it's a really like, it's the white in the back, the black, and then the words are white, and then on top of that is pink. And then of course you have the bunny ears. I was gonna pop these, but it didn't look quite right. So, at least not for me. Okay, so let's do it from ear to ear. It's about 5 1/4. And then the height is 6 inches. Yeah. So cute. And then, you know, again, you could add flowers to it. Maybe add a little dangle here. Again, I didn't want to do that just because everybody has their own style of embellishment, but you have the main focal here, right? Whether title or not. And then we have this one. I really love this one. And I'm missing an ear. I just noticed that. Oh, that's right. This is one of the ones that I had to add the ear. Okay, I'll make sure to do that. So this is what? The mist, the pink, and then these are layered. So we're looking at 4 layers here. And then the word Easter in the middle is popped. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I wanted to do different colors of it, but I stuck to this one. And again, it's the 2mm foam that I do between the 2 letters of the eggs and the shadow in the back. Let me tell you, I always want to pop everything, but I just, you know, I got to tame myself. But it looks so cute. I love the colors. Super cute. And then these were the last ones that I added. I saw this file and I was like, oh my God, I have to put it together. This one definitely took me some time to put together because as you see, a lot of paper piecing here, but I think it's so worth it. 4 layers. You have your gray, you have your teal, and then the white, and then the black. The chicks are 3 layers, the gray, the black, and then of course the yellow. But I mean, it's the hat with the skateboard and the sunglasses that I was like, I need to do this. So cute. So I just called them, I added chilling peeps. So usually I get the file and then I add the sentiment, and I thought this is so perfect. And so I did one in a mist and of course one in a pink. But it's so freaking adorable. I love it. So Chilling Peeps is available. These are all available in my store. I will of course add the link there so you can check it out. I have other embellishments. I focus a lot on Disney. But this is my spring Easter collection that, I made. And of course I have my signature flowers there for you to check them out. So stop by, check it out. Let me know what you like, what you would like to see. But yeah, so these are available. Anyways, thanks for stopping by. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.